These four rising signs, they very often have had difficult childhoods. The first is Libra rising. They look at things through a lens of trying to make everything that they touch a little bit more harmonious. They have this kind of effortless charm. Very often, though, they've come from an upbringing that was a little bit hard and cold. A lot of rules. There was structure, demands. There's no room for emotions. It can actually play into some of Libra rising's perfectionism, because part of learning and being familiar with following strict rules, you learn that the rules are in place. You don't make the rules, you operate within them. And this kind of pierces the veil a little bit on Libra rising's ability to harmonize and vibe with the outside world. Inside, there's actually a really harsh critic. Number two, we have Scorpio rising. Intense life. It's driven towards extremes. It just happens that way without even really a conscious choice. They find themselves in these kind of make or break death moments where they're forced to evolve and shed a skin and all this stuff. It's a quest for security, and it actually comes from perhaps an early childhood that was defined as something chaotic, both rigid and chaotic at the same time, which is a tough combination. Parents that were hard to put in a box, very strong ideas about how things should be, strong personality, but also rigid in a lot of ways. They had to accept a certain idea of truth. There wasn't always a ton of room for that really messy, intense, jagged, emotional space. And so Scorpio risings end up seeking that out, that intensity in their life experiences. Number three, we have Capricorn rising. They are known for being persistent and focused on materializing something born out of their way of seeing the world, accomplishing things, putting in work and drawing something out from that. They're not going to bend the knee for anyone. And part of the reason for that is that they had a childhood where there was a lot of dominant energy. Maybe there was really bold parents that really sucked up a lot of the space or demanded a lot of attention, maybe got the final say a lot. Maybe there was a lot of competition to get noticed, a feeling that you had to really fight in order to find your own safety, find a place where you can be heard and protected. And last, we have Leo rising. We know Leo risings is flamboyant, larger than life. They are determined to chart their course in life where they are going to be their own individual self. They don't want to live a life that everyone else is. It has to be a life that only they can live. Part of that kind of flamboyance, that need to be special, is born out of a childhood that was intense and secretive, and perhaps they accumulated a little bit of shame. There could be an emotionally dominant or emotionally manipulative kind of parent or parenting style, not always intentionally, it's just how things are. Maybe some trauma at home. This feeling that just being alone and safe, it's something intense and something to hide. And so there's this kind of overcompensation. I want to be celebrated for all these other things.